I do concede that overconsumption and lack of exercise are contributors to obesity here in the United States, but there is not one largest contributor. There are many aspects that contribute to obesity here in the United States. For example, poor diet, the consumption of processed foods, and vitamin deficiencies. Just because vaccines exist for Salmonella, West Nile virus, mad fish disease, and Erysipelathrix reuseopathiae, that does not mean that every animal has received it, nor has my opponent proposed that these animals should receive it. My opponent claims that we should focus more on decreasing our caloric intake and increasing exercise to decrease obesity. I do concede that increasing exercise and decreasing caloric intake will decrease obesity, but these are not the only two things we should be focusing on to ending the obesity problem. If people were vitamin deficient and consuming processed foods, this would leave the obesity rate at a standstill because of my opponent's plan to ignore the rest of the causes for obesity. My opponent speaks of vitamin B12 deficiency, while I already addressed that in my rebuttal. Once again, vegetarians can receive vitamin B12 from organically farmed milk and eggs, thus removing the risk for diseases that my opponent has mentioned. Lastly, my opponent has conceded that a vegetarian diet is at a lower risk than that of a meat eater, therefore solidifying my proposal. My opponent has also went over the time limit by an entire 60 seconds, and everything she has said after the 4-minute mark should be completely disregarded because she completely ignored the rules of debate and did not go over by 10 seconds, 20 seconds, or 30 seconds, but by an entire minute. Thank you.